Well, actor John Boyega,
Who?
better known as Finn in a Star Wars trilogy that no one gives a about,
It's true.
complains that the franchise is just too white
What?
and there's just not enough black actors in Hollywood overall.
You sure about that?
I'm Jasper Gonzo on this. John, could it be that you're just not that good of an actor?
Ooh.
But it's what's next. What's up, everyone? Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Tuesday. Star Wars, one of the most beloved franchises of all time. You know, the godfather of all franchises. You had Luke, Leia, Han, Chewbacca, R2D2, C-3PO. You had a cast of characters, loved by billions around the globe. Then you fast forward to the latest trilogy. Yeah, was it loved? Yeah, not so much. You had Rey, Rey Palpatine, Rey Skywalker. She was the ultimate girl boss. She knew how to fly a Millennium Falcon. She knew how to fight enemies. She knew how to, conduct herself with weapons. She knew everything right out of the box. So now we have actor John Boyega, who played Finn in that wonderful, wonderful trilogy. Complains that the franchise is just too white, and there's just not enough black actors in Hollywood. Does he have a point? This, coming from Outkick. Star Wars actor John Boyega calls franchise so white. Does he have a point? John Boyega, who played Finn in the latest Star Wars trilogy that the fans loved so much, criticized the franchise for being just too white in a new documentary about black actors in Hollywood. Quote, "Let me tell you, Star Wars has always had the vibe of being the most whitest elite space. It's a franchise that's so white when a black person existing in it was something." Boyega said in an Apple TV documentary called Number One on the Call Sheet, black leading, holy cow, I couldn't get it out. Number one on the call sheet, black leading men in Hollywood. Quote, "You can always tell something when a Star Wars fan tries to say, well, we had Lando, we had Samuel L. Jackson. It's like telling me how many cookie chips are in the cookie dough. It's like they just scattered in there, bro. Is that so?" Specifically, Boyega claims that Star Wars fans draw the line when it comes to black actors that are cast in lead roles. Quote, "They're okay with us playing the best friend. But once we touch their heroes, once we lead, once we trailblaze, it's like, oh my God, it's just a bit too much. They're pandering." But it's not just the fans of Star Wars who Boyega has taken issue with. In 2020 interview with GQ, he also accused Disney of racial bias after diminishing his character in the third film of the trilogy, 2019's The Rise of Skywalker. Quote, "What I would say to Disney is do not bring out a black character. Market them to be much more important than the franchise that they are. And they have been pushed to the side." He continued, "You knew what they were going to do with Daisy. You knew what they were going to do with Adam." Boyega continued, "But when it came to Kelly Marie Tran, when it came to John Boyega, so what do you want me to say? What do you want us to say is, I enjoyed being part of it. It was a great experience. Nah. I'll take the deal when it's a great experience. They gave it all the nuance to Adam Driver, all the nuance to Daisy Ridley. Let's be honest. Daisy knows this. Adam knows this. Everyone knows this. I'm not exposing anything. But you guys sure bitter of a film franchise and fan base that single-handedly put him on the map. What was he doing before Star Wars? I'll wait." Still, you can only blame Boyega for so much of his whining. It was Apple that decided to release the doc in 2025 about race in Hollywood, knowing that it would lead to underachieving actors blaming racisms for their shortcomings. It's no wonder why Apple is reportedly losing $1 billion a year on streaming services. Documentaries about race cost money to produce and are not very popular. But before Disney wastes any time and resources addressing Boyega's grievances, we suggest that the studio first focus on holding its people responsible for the new Snow White accountable for their actions. As publication, Snow White is on pace to lose $115 million and to be one of the biggest box office bombs in studio history. Anyway, has Disney ever thought about remaking 101 Dalmatians with dogs of color? My thoughts. Does Boyega have a point? Does he have a point in regards to propping up black actors that are in a franchise that is, for all intents and purposes, overwhelming majority white actors cast? Yes, you had, Billy D. Williams as Lando. You had Samuel L. Jackson. But John Boyega, and then comes John Boyega. But with a franchise that has made billions, that has tens of millions of fans around the world, I think I said hundreds of millions of fans, probably. But then again, it left a sour taste in its mouth. The last quote trilogy left a bitter taste in the fans' mouths. They hated it. They said real fans trashed it, and rightly so. But you got to look at it this way: is that John Boyega has a huge chip on his shoulder. He still complains about it. Well, the fact of the matter is, John, is that are you that good of an actor? Are you just not that good? Because prior to Star Wars, no one ever heard of you. So now it's after Star Wars, you're still bitter, but like the old adage, what have you done for me lately? Just saying. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace.